Good morning. It's a really windy day today. It's blowing 20 knots and it's gusting about 35. So when you have the big blow and the gusting on top of each other, it can get a little dangerous. These days are pretty tough for Peach because we just can't be outside. It's too dangerous. The branch falls on her head, it'll knock her right out. So yeah, so I try to entertain her as much as I can inside, but she's taken off now. She's long gone, so I hope nothing falls on her head. But I may be getting ahead of myself. Some of you may not know that Buttercup passed away at the end of last summer. I'm gonna try, I don't talk about this at all, so I'm gonna try really hard not to cry. Yeah, so most of you know she was an old girl. She was, you know, almost 13. Newfoundlands generally live from 8 to 10 years. So, you know, she was almost 13, so I had her for a really long time, and yeah, I was really lucky. But yeah, so she passed away at the end of the summer, and I was so sad. I just lost my mojo for a really long time. So I kind of sat in my sorrow for a while, a long while, and I decided that I figured I would never get another dog again. I just had had enough of dogs dying, but she's so funny. Anyway, so I ended up joining a couple of Facebook groups of local dog rescues. I just looked and looked. It was about probably 2 months. I just kind of looked and felt so sad seeing all these dogs. But then after a couple of months, I thought, there's so many dogs out there that need our help. There's just, and I just thought this would be an amazing life for a dog. And it was selfish of me not to help a dog experience this life. So anyways, Peach's post caught my attention. She struggles with meeting people. She's a bit, oh, I thought that was an orca. It's not. She struggles a bit with meeting new people, I should say. So this place is perfect for her. It's really just her and I for most of the time. She's still getting to know the owners. When there's anybody on the property, she's on a leash full time. She's not running around, which is fine. It's not a bad thing because the freedom she gets here when it's just her and I is pretty incredible. It's a dog's dream, I think, to live on an island like this and have the freedom that she does. And she's unbelievable with her recall. If I call her, there's the odd time where I have to call her twice because she's into something she probably shouldn't be into. But when I call her, it's like she just comes running. Like it's the best thing she can do in that moment in her entire life. It makes me laugh every time. So that's one thing I'm really grateful for about her, especially in this environment, is that her recall is pretty fabulous. But anyway, so that's Peach, and she's just been really loving it here. You just want to run, run, run. Oh, you got hair coming out of your butt. Oh, look at that big chunk of hair, man. Look, that came out of your butt. How do you feel about that? Oh, look at all that hair. This winter so far has been wind, 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 wind. Apparently the rest of British Columbia is covered in snow. We haven't had any snow here. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done a whole heck of a lot outside in the last few weeks. the wind has been so bad that it's just not safe to be outside. Hi, you got your ball? You just love that ball. She loves that ball. It's like the best thing in the world for her. We did have a couple of nice days, I think about a week ago, where I was able to rake and clean up all the debris and branches that fell in the big winds and get them all burned up. My plan yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday was to, there's a bunch of wood over by the wood splitter that has to be done. It's wood that came from the water and it's just been drying out. It's a lot easier, lighter to pick up once it dries out a bit, so I left it to dry out. And a couple of days ago, yesterday, anyways, whatever, it was the last couple of days, I went to split it and the pull cord just snapped off in my hand. I went up to the shop, checked around. Unfortunately, I just could not find any new pull cord or something to replace it with. So anyways, the owner's going to bring some of that the next time he comes, which I think is in about a week. So yeah, I'll be able to get to the wood splitting then. Since Peach arrived, my main priority here is really just to get to know her, just go for walks with her, build trust with her. I've got her to hop onto the boat, which is really good. She's not afraid of the dock anymore, so she goes up and down the dock without a problem. When she first arrived here, she was a bit afraid of it. This summer, I really want to get back on my boat and take a couple of weeks and just cruise around this area, because this is the furthest I've been north on my boat. I wasn't able to do that with Buttercup. She was just too old. She just could not get back on that boat, and I wasn't going to do that to her. And honestly, if Buttercup couldn't come with me, I didn't want to go. She was my partner in crime. So we just did everything together. So I didn't want to go sailing without her. But yeah, so my goal is to get Peach used to the boat, and then this summer, hopefully she takes to the boat, and then this summer I'll introduce her to sailing. We'll see how she does. I really hope she does okay. But anyways, that's that. It's short. I just wanted to come on and say hello and apologize for being gone for so long. I was just really sad. Whoa, hi. Yeah. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.